What's up, guys? It has been quite a time since my last review of an album, and I was just sitting here listening to this album that I had picked up the other day. Well, no, it's been a shitload of time, a good long chunk of time since I picked it up. Actually, picked it up in a store in Cleveland while I was there. If I knew the name of the store, I'd give them a shout out because they're freaking awesome. But anyway, digressions aside, this is the album. It's called Sword Heaven is the band. The album's called Gone. Pretty crazy artwork there, as you can see. Like, full of death and despair and such things. Um, I actually have never listened to this all the way through, and it's pretty freaking cool. Very experimental, grindy. Sounds like a lot of electronic type stuff in there. Definitely live drums and just crazy stuff. Honestly, when I first heard it, it was a little much for me. So I just sort of put it aside and I just pulled it out, and I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good. I may have to get up in a second to flip the record, actually. Alright, so the first track is called Dead End. The second one is Driving Through Old Town. Now, I'm pretty positive that's what we're listening to right now. And then the third track is the whole second side, and that's So What. I think. I may be mixed up. It might be the Dead Ends, the whole end, or the whole first side, or whatever. Whatever. So, Sword Heaven is Aaron Hibbs and Mark Van Fleet. I'm really bad with names, so if that means something to you, cool. Let me know who they are. Saxophone on Dead End was John Also Bennett. And additional percussion on Driving Through Old Town, which is probably this, would be Ryan Jewell. It was recorded in October 2008 through January 2009 by Adam Smith at Columbus Discount Recordings in Columbus, Ohio. So I'm assuming this is the reason I found it in Ohio is because it's from Ohio, like the people did in Ohio. It was mastered in January of 2010 by Paul Gold and Salt Mastering. Layout by Mike Shiflett. Yep. And thanks to Mick Osker for something or another. So, and I'm assuming Load 129 is the label, maybe. And that's it. So, yes, this album, quite an intense piece of work. Starts out even more intense, just this wall of driving, harsh sound, just almost static sounding, but a lot of percussion in there. And there goes the first side. Hang on, I'm gonna flip it. I'll flip it for you real quick. Here, might as well show you this real quick. That's the record. It's got the same thing on there. There's side A and side B. Not all that interesting, but you know, same thing as was there. Kind of crazy. So we'll wait. We'll listen to a tad bit more, since I'm only 4 minutes in. Usually these reviews are longer. I don't have much to say about it. It's cool stuff. I just haven't really listened to it before. Wow. Sounds like percussion put through a bunch of effects, almost. Yeah, very noisy. This is like definitely like noise grind, I would almost call it, or something. But a lot more thought out than grindcore. You know, like as far as grindcore is concerned, it's sort of, you know, even the crazier stuff like Agoraphobic Nosebleed is not as thought out as I would say this is. Not as artistic. Agoraphobic Nosebleeds it's got some art to it. I can tell they put some thought into it, but it's more just like drum machine, really loud shit, and just push it together into really short bursts. This is, very long, obviously. It's almost got a drone element to it, but it's not. There's no drone, so it's almost got a feel of drone to it because it's so long and repetitive, I guess. Some weird, just a little bit of squeaky electronics put in there. Very steady percussion as well. This is not easy listening. This is definitely something I'd like to throw some cans on and listen to carefully and listen to the intricacies because there are a lot of little things, I think. I bet I would find a lot of small things put in there, layered on top of it. Just interesting stuff. Alright, well, I suppose that's all. Go look into it, see if you can find it. I doubt you can even find this on the internet. Or at least not on YouTube. I don't know, I haven't looked. I may be able to. But there you go. A new band you may not have heard of before.